Hi guys, this is Androidpipe.com and I'm here with a game called Ratchet and Clank Before the Nexus. It's available for free in the Play Store and I'm playing it on the Gionee S8 handset. The game is rather old, well, not very old. It came in 2013 as a companion game to the Ratchet and Clank Nexus game on the PlayStation 3. It stands out even today and I'm a big Ratchet and Clank fan, having recently played the PS4 version of the game. And I thought, well, let's try the Android game and see what it's all about. And even today, its graphics are quite nice. So we have the famous Lombax Ratchet, who has to be grinding on rails, but he'll also be sailing on terra firma pretty soon. Okay, so it's an endless runner, you probably figured that out, but some of the cool weapons from Ratchet and Clank translated here. We got the Groovitron, we have the Predator, rocket launcher, and more. Most of the time you'll be grinding and collecting those bolts, and from what I understood, these resources can be transferred to the PlayStation 3 game, so you can buy even more cool stuff as you progress. The control is pretty straightforward for an endless runner, and boy does this game look hot. Okay, so I'm using the Predator launcher right now, which allows me to shoot incoming enemies. The shooting is done by tapping, and sometimes you have to swipe and tap at the same time. Also, it's rather hard to find ammo and rather expensive, so you have to make your shots count. You can swipe to change lane, and every once in a few thousands of meters you'll be able to change universes and reach a new and fascinating area. Don't be mistaken, you'll of course have boss fights that are very hard, once again because of the synchronization of tapping and swiping, always a problem. And when grinding the rails, you have to pay attention to the landmines and many other obstacles. In general, it doesn't feel like a very frustrating game, it's actually pretty fun. Of course repetitive, which is a given for an endless runner, but it looks much better than modern endless runners, even being 3 years old. Well, not actually 3 years, because it was launched at the end of the year 2013. Okay, so we almost got killed. To stay away from that ship, I'm shooting a pistol now. He cannot hold a candle to the rocket launcher, and we're dead. The Lombax is dead. Sadly, Clank does not play a role here. He's on the back of Ratchet and does nothing. So in the shop area, you can buy weapons. We got the Buzz Blades, which we can't afford yet. Construct Shotgun. We have the Predator launcher, which you can see here and can be upgraded. And then we got the gadgets, which include a very cool Groovitron that makes enemies dance when they see you. We have the Bolt Multiplier, the Reflector, Rift Inducer, the Jetpack, very useful, and the Tornado Launcher, plus armor. Well, armor includes light armor, heavy, and Nexus, with a variety of skins, and it costs a lot. Raritanium is very hard to find, and of course there are in-app purchases which go up to, let's say, €6 or something like that. So that's the game in a nutshell, endless runner, and let's go again. The game comes from Sony, who also made the PS3 title, and it was surprising to see there's no cool voice acting here. One of the trademarks of Ratchet and Clank is the humor, and that is lacking here for some reason. It's just a companion app, better said game, and it sticks to that, doesn't want to be more than that, although it has promise, because usually an endless runner only has you running, not exactly shooting, unless it's Lara Croft, and she even has less ammo than Ratchet does. Okay, so we keep swiping and gliding, and apparently we're ready to collect a magnet, which helps us get the bolts easier. The graphics are once again nice, I know I said before, but check out the enemies and the spectacular explosion effects they create when they die. People have been complaining online about the control issues. Well, apparently they were solved over the past 3 years, because I didn't have a hard time shooting and swiping, but then again, I'm killed again. So this is Ratchet and Clank. It's called Ratchet and Clank Before the Nexus. I just played it on the Gionee S8. And I'm going to go ahead and give this game an 8.5 out of 10 here at Androidpipe.com. I recommend you play it, especially if you're a fan of Ratchet and Clank, the big franchise on the PlayStation consoles. This is it from us, bye bye.